right. I am Joseph Ellwanger, and a retired pastor. I had the privilege of beginning my ministry in Birmingham, Alabama, way back in 1958. And I was there during the civil rights years until 1967. And in 1963, there were the demonstrations in Birmingham, and that's where I learned from Dr. Martin Luther King that working for justice is not only a political action, it is a religious action and something that the church and that Christians should be engaged with. Because after all, working for justice is a way that we show love for our neighbor. And here I have learned that there are many ways to work for justice and work to show love for the neighbor. And one of the ways, as I have moved from Birmingham to Milwaukee in 1967 and had the privilege of serving Cross Lutheran Church for almost 35 years. Now, in my retirement at Hephatha Lutheran Church, I have certainly found God and the fulfillment of my life as a pastor and as a Christian in reaching out to develop relationships and to experience the relationships with people. And I have found it especially rewarding and fulfilling to have a relationship with men at the Felmers Cheney Correctional Center here in Milwaukee, a minimum security prison that's just 12 blocks from Hephatha Church. And before I had my stroke, I was picking up 4 men every Sunday at the Cheney Center and bringing them for worship here at Hephatha Church and for the adult Bible class on Sunday mornings. And it's been quite a privilege. The conversations in the car from the Cheney Center to Hephatha Church are always rich, and also the participation of the men in the adult Bible class enriches all of us here at Hephatha Church because we have discovered that men and women who are caught up in the judicial correctional system are human beings like all of us, and they have maybe made a mistake, as we all have. And when they discover God in their lives and begin to relate to people here at Hephatha Church, we discover what rich gifts they have to give to us. And rather than be fearful of them, which is what our society teaches us to do, and to stereotype them as persons who are to be shunned and avoided and pushed to the margins, they are persons who are just like us and I have so many gifts to give that receiving those gifts is enriching and strengthening our own faith. And so I have personally been enriched by them. I can say that one of the interesting and unforgettable experiences of just a couple weeks ago, when I was able, after my stroke, to be able to be out and come to church, I got out of the car, and who was there at the curb to help me over the ice were the 4 men that I picked up for the worship here at Hephatha Church. They made it a point to stay out in the cold and welcome me and help me into the church because of a relationship that is deep and rich, and a relationship for which I am grateful, and Hephatha Church is grateful, and consider them as members of our congregation. What a rich way to build one's faith, reaching out to people even in correctional centers.